She wanted to own it, I guess. Tell people herself. I guess when all else fails, taking control is the best thing you can do. I can understand that. I'm glad she's feeling better. I mean, I don't think I can begin to imagine how worried you are right now. I paused, looking right into her eyes and sighed. Then I tell her to tell the truth. I don't think a day's gone by where I haven't had some kind of anxious breakdown. I'm terrified where I wasn't before. Seeing her here, though, it helps. Nat closes her eyes and exhales. Crap. I'm sorry for bringing it up. No, it's fine. I'm fine. You sure as hell don't sound fine to me. You do realize you could tell me the truth, right? I already did. And I already regret it. No, I'm not having any of that. In order for this to work, we need to trust each other. It's not just a one-way street, understand? I was hoping to you about my dad, and you need to be hoping with me about whatever issues you have. Yeah, thanks. Even in this nice moment, I'm dragged back into reality. But my main concern right now is getting you out of that house. Hey, we'll talk about that later. Right now, she points at the manga I've been holding for the past while, my grip showing more crease on the front page. Manga? Yeah, let's read some manga. Come on. Page 29, right? I think so, yeah? We quickly pick up where we left off. And we really need to get Natsuki out of that house. But, we have to read some manga, of course. And, of course, we even have another situation with Sayori. Man. Before we know it, a whole hour has passed. I can't tell if that was the shortest or longest one of my life. We must only gotten through 4 or 5 pages. Neither of us can really focus. Constantly glancing back and forth at each other, terrified about the night ahead. But I shake the feeling off as Natsuki taps my shoulder. Looking around, I see Sayori and Monica. Sayori and Natsuki, even this tempting conversation. Shit. I see Sayori and Monica are talking closely with one another. Silently, I gather my things, get ready to leave. Hey, I'm sorry we didn't really get to read much today. It's okay, William. Do you want me to walk you home? I can't. In fact, I wasn't supposed to be here today. But I need to leave a few minutes ago. You'll be over, right? Later? Yeah, get your things ready. I'll give you a call. Alright. She nervously looks away. Hey, you'll be okay. I'll be waiting for you. Oh no. We gotta get her out of that house, man. She lets go and I watch her bolt out the door and half sprint. I know Sayori giving a quick goodbye to Monica before following through the door. I stare down into a black abyss and half hope and beg. My vision starts going fuzzy. Fonzie Bear? A sinking feeling squeezes my lungs. My hand finds the desk corner and grips it for dear life. I stave it off with a mental mantra. Everything will be okay. It'll be okay soon. Everything will be okay. It'll be okay soon. Hey, William? Yuri's not the type to start conversations, especially with me. So seeing her take the initiative here is a bit odd, but I won't question it for now. I didn't mean to startle you. Oh, don't worry, you didn't. I was just trying to, what? Never mind. What's up? Well, I was wondering if you would like to walk home together. Oh, I just noticed how Sayori and you walk home a lot, and was wondering if you want to, since you know, even if it's odd coming from her, I actually appreciate the sentiment right about now. I don't really want to walk home alone. Not right now. Sorry you left without us. Shit, I forgot. I was going to question why we're not walking home with her. Sure. That'd be nice, actually. Yuri gives the tiniest of smiles, still avoiding direct eye contact. Oh, great. Let me pick up my things. She grabs her black bag and heads towards the door. I wait to Monica, who seems to be staring at her desk. She doesn't acknowledge us. We head towards the school doors. So, an uncomfortable silence. Sorry, I don't really know what to talk about. Maybe we can discuss earlier. Great. That's about the last thing I want to bring up. I'd rather not. Too soon? Yeah. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. I just don't want to talk about it right now. That's understandable. I was just concerned as how Sayori is feeling. Oh, I think she's doing better. I think she's doing better right now. Dad's out there. I sigh as she seems to drift back into another one of her daydreams. The both of us continuing our walk in silence. As we exit school, my eyes rest on the fountain. Memories of yesterday came crawling back, and the weight of my task and head looms. If I can only just let it out. I shake my head. No! Natsuki wants this kept quiet. And there's no way I can ever explain all this to Yuri. I have no idea how she responds anyways. Anyway, I don't really know how she responds to much at all. It's only just now I realize just how little I know about her. That even with all this time to socialize, we barely talked. And she's looking at me with concern, so I should just say something already. Or a very mysterious person, you know? Eh? Oh, do you think it's a bad thing? No, I mean, not really. I just don't really know what you like beyond horror, novels, and tea. I suppose that's purely my fault for not reaching out to you. Well, not really. I like to keep myself fairly secluded. That includes my personal life and any hobbies I take part in. Even my friends like Sayori don't know much about me out of the school, and that is deliberate. What? Sayori and Yuri haven't talked to each other for ages. Last I heard from Sayori, they even try to become pen pals. Although I don't think that'll work out too well, considering hardly anyone knows where Yuri lives and all. But still, the fact that we're this close and Yuri's so secretive. Before I know it, I'm now the one being pulled out of the daydream as Yuri speaks up. I just feel safer being alone. If that makes any sense. I chuckle at the irony of the sentiment. Yet, you're the one who invited me on a walk. Well, you're different. Kinda like Sayori. I don't know. I just feel more comfortable around you. It's weird. I'm sorry for bringing it up. No, it's fine. I just feel like I can't get my guard down more when you are around. Like that. She exhales deeply. I'm sorry, I must sound crazy. I mean, out of all things that happened this week, this is probably the most normal moment I had. So, no. A pause is felt in the conversation as Yuri sighs again, speaking up in a more optimistic tone. I'm glad. Hey, thanks for the coffee. Wouldn't be the same walking home alone again. Speaking of, you said Sayori is someone else you're comfortable with. Yes. She's been a good friend lately. Very approachable, I suppose is a good way to put it. And an apt listener. Something you two have in common, it looks like. I'm sorry if I rambled on too much. Not at all. And yeah, Sayori is a good friend. Natsuki has been too. I noticed the two of you had gotten close lately. I'm sure Monica is glad everyone is getting along. Well, most of us. Hey, look, I doubt Natsuki hates you. You're just very different people with different hobbies and interests. She's also very open and direct about what she's like and you keep things close to the chest. Yeah, that. Yuri sighs. I really do need to reach out to her more, don't I? When I saw her on TV. Yuri stops with a mild squeak. Did she? What? Nothing. Did you see us on Tuesday? Oh no. That's not good. I don't know it was both of you. Oh. Well, shit. Yeah, damn it. We've been duped. We've been caught in 4K. If Yuri has a 4K phone or camera. Imagine her bringing her camera everywhere she goes. Hey, please don't be angry. No, you're fine. Just don't worry about it. I sigh, rubbing my forehead. She just had to make me say it. I tell her more of the truth, my voice taking a defeated tone. Yeah, we saw each other Tuesday. She didn't want to come inside the club room. Well, why not? I guess she felt guilty, thought you and Monica would be mad at her. And back to the partial truth. Monica, maybe a little, but I was glad she was okay. Made sure Monica didn't know. I think she wouldn't chase Natsuki down in holes and worry. Haha, yeah, probably. I was able to calm her down eventually, though. Huh? Why wouldn't she be calm? The distress from us potentially being mad at her really get her to that much? Well, excuse time. Again. Yes and no. What do you mean? I shift, my head craning its way down to the ground. I hate doing this, but I can't. No, shut up! Just say something already. One of her familiaries had a stroke! Seeing Yuri's eyes go wide with shock in my dinner. I hate this. Oh, bye. I'm so sorry. It's fine. I think she said that they're doing better now. Natsuki's a good friend, even if we fight. And I wouldn't want her to suffer in silence like this. You're a kind person, William. I know that if anyone is able to comfort Natsuki during this, it's you. Yeah, I hope I can. You know, we're such good friends, you know? Good friends to Natsuki, to Sayori, and probably even Yuri. Monica, that's another topic. The evening breeze gives me a slight chill as I notice the sun is beginning to set. I look up and admired it, now enjoying the chill more than I just had. Neither of us can muster up any words for quite a while. I guess I'm so used to Sayori who never really finds a lull in the conversation, and Yuri's frequent silence and daydreaming feels really awkward. It's just who she is, I guess. I'm sure I can grow to appreciate it. But I'd much rather like to calmly talk to her instead. Even then, I think she somehow finds it easier to talk to me than almost anyone else. but much rather focus on other things first, like helping Natsuki escape her house without getting caught. I look ahead and see a large crowd of students mingling outside a local shop. Hold on. That gives me an idea. I wait until we stop at the crosswalk and then get to her attention. Hey, Yuri. Her face once again lifts up and brings her back to reality. Though, instead of startling her, she seems unfazed. Do you mind if we take an alternate route? For what purpose? The only alternative is our left, and Yuri looks in the same direction that I was, at the group of students. Oh, I just know you don't like crowds too much, and well, I'm not really in the mood right now. Yuri looks at the crowd again and back at me. Well, thank you for your consideration. In that case, we'll go to an alternate path. I breathe out of relief, everything going according to the shoddy plan I have. Yeah, where's yours blushing? I don't like that. She indicates towards a small street on our immediate left. Here. Oh, shit. We turn, heading away from the crowded streets of downtown. I've seen this neighborhood before, but this is my first time actually walking in it. It's kind of like how I own middle-class housing, mostly some food shops and businesses. The scent of sugar and fresh bread from a nearby bakery immediately provides a warm atmosphere. Yeah, good choice. Hold on. I recognize a faint memory of the street before me. And just like that, the memories came flashing back. Right. No way I remember this. My parents used to take me out this way when I was young. There's a playground on the other side here. Down the hill, I think, where Sayori and I used to play. You walk this road every day? Not every day, but when it's necessary. It's a good spot. Sayori would actually love it here. She does, in fact. I showed her this spot a long while ago. Hopefully she remembers. Within the smile, remembering the various things Sayori and I got up down here. I remember one day we got into a lot of trouble for staying out too late. We didn't have a watch. I idly chuckle at the memory. I then get taken out of my fantasy as I hear a giggle coming from my left. I take it you're enjoying the walk? Yeah, actually. It's much more nice than I thought it was going to be. Oh? Do you not think it was going to be nice? Oh, god damn it. What? No! Well, I mean, yes. I sigh for what feels like the millionth time today. Me and my big mouth. Yuri lets a grin shine through her as otherwise neutral expression. You know what I mean. Yes, more than you think. I always enjoy going to the scenic route, especially down here. Oh, by the way, the playground you mentioned is over there, down that other road. I turned my head ever so slightly to see it exactly how I remembered it. It's almost as if it was trapped in that moment in time, never aging past the last time I saw it. Wow, that's a blast from the past. Holy shit, I did not realize until now that the sky is... the clouds are moving. What the hell? Damn. How did I not notice that? Jesus Christ. I guess I was focused on dialogue than the scenery itself. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself this much. Me too. Come to think of it, how are your walks home usually? Well, they're alright. You made it a whole lot better there. They're made a whole lot better when I'm walking with Sayori. She seems to just line up everything wherever she goes. I don't know how she does it. It just has been the same for a while. I don't know. Things are changing so fast. Sarah and I were close friends. Natsuki and I got really close too. But now, Sarah is, Natsuki has her own problems. It's like life slammed on the gas pedal and just along for the ride. Logging home alone used to clear my head. Now from the events of just 1 week, I don't know. I can understand why you feel overwhelmed. Life throws a curveball and you find yourself having to adapt under pressure. It's a major adjustment to make, having to think on one's feet. An encroachment upon your comfort zone and what you deem normal, stable, safe. I recently had that happen to me with Sayori? She nods. She explained everything to me before the club meeting started. It made sense, given what facts I knew, but it didn't change how you felt? No, I get it. I didn't really know how to react. How Natsuki has been feeling as well. It's been like a 1-2 punch. I don't know how to deal with this. It's not like anyone gets an instruction in life with this manual in life. I just don't know how I can help them. I think the best you can do is to be supportive in a laissez-faire fashion. What? It means a hands-off approach. Giving room, but being present. Does that make sense? I don't know about that. I feel like if I'm not around, something bad is going to happen. Things are just constantly running through my head about what could be happening. At least if I'm here, I know it's something gone wrong, you know? I'm not sure if that's a healthy approach, William. But you said something was wrong with Natsuki. Damn it. Yeah. She asked me to keep it on the down low, though. I understand. I was just worried about her when she's almost collapsed into her chair back in the club. Oh? I think that what Sayori said just really got to her is all. It did. Oh yeah, you want to talk to her, right? Yes. I've seen Natsuki upset many times, but that was different. She seemed scared. I tried to comfort her, but I'm not particularly adept with that. Firstly, nonsense. You're a great listener. Secondly, yeah, she's plain scared. I am too. About a lot of things. After a moment, she speaks up. Here, take a right across the road. Yeah, this is looking familiar now. You really should explore more, William. You might find shortcuts you never know exist. Yeah, or I could end up stabbed in the dark alley. But I didn't mean go explore downtown. It's just a joke. There's barely any crime here. You turn onto my road. Thanks for suggesting the alternate route today. Yeah, it's no problem. I enjoyed it too. I think it's really cleared my mind. As you said, I'm not really in a mood for large crowds, especially right now. They just make me anxious. Oh, more or less. I know you must have had a problem with this as well. Oh, with what's going on, can you blame me? No, not at all. There's about a silence between us as I look to the side. I debate filling her in. She's been nothing but supportive so far. Here's the short version. I found Zoria when I take a deep breath and focus. It really messed with me. That's all I really want to say right now. Oh, I'm so sorry, William. She didn't tell me it was you. That explains a lot. Are you doing alright now? It must have been extremely traumatic. Don't worry about it. I'm okay. As I noticed my house getting closer, I started to walk a little slower. I got a while yet before I need to go to Nats as soon as, well, try to talk to Yuri a bit more. Well, this is my place. Ah, I see. Well, this was nice. Yeah, it was. Again, thank you for the alternate round. I quite enjoyed it. Me too. Another awkward pause looms over the conversation. There's just not much else to say after everything that's happened today. Just to let you know, if I ever want to, I'm always able to talk in the club. Wow, that's actually really kind of her. Not at all what I expected her to ever say. Mostly because I don't know if she ever responded to me out of pure anxiety or whatever else she has going on. But I do want to encourage her in this. It's a nice thing to do, and giving her the support to do these things can go a long way. Thanks, Yuri. It means a lot. Really. She awkwardly glances away, but not without smiling. Good. I hope she knows that I'm at least somewhat approachable. Well, thank you for this. Today, I mean. My already present smile grows into a grin. Hey, it's nothing. It's getting late. My apologies, but I must go now. No, you're good. Have a nice day. Yuri sighs. You too. She looks away, takes one last look back at me, and then goes into a speed walk down the road. I hope she doesn't live far. She is right after all. It is getting dark. Speaking of getting dark, walking with Yuri was Catherine, devoting the time and otherwise been filled in with mild panic. But that just changed what's about to happen. I should start getting ready. Yeah. We gotta go with the plan of getting Natsuki out of the house. I kick off my school clothes and toss them in the corner. I wash and iron them later. I don the clothes I prepared yesterday. Black hoodie, jeans, shirt, shoes, bandana too, but I shouldn't need that. Christ, I look like a home invader. Isn't that exactly what I'm doing? Shut up, brain. I take a deep breath. Hope that this isn't a complete disaster. I've been messaging her since I got back home with no answer. Part of me thinks I should call it off, but I cannot let her stay there. All questions of doubt are pushed to my back of the brain. Man, I can't talk. I definitely need a water break. Okay. Her safety is my only concern right now. God knows I've not been very lucky lately, but I'll just have to make it do with what I have. Hope things go well. I take another breath. Here we go. I message Natsuki of my departure and head out the door. The bus is oddly silent this evening. Good enough for me, I suppose. Best people to see me. I feel like I'm committing a crime. I should focus on my breathing for now. I rest my face in my palms. With all that happened in this past couple days, I needed a moment like this. Yeah. I guess it would be calm before the storm, wouldn't it? Well, considering that my best friend almost killing herself is still before the storm. In hindsight, that train of thought doesn't exactly inspire confidence. That, plus the added worry of whether or not her Natsuki is gonna be alright after all this. I shake at the thought. I shouldn't worry about that right now. I have to focus on getting her out of that place. As if on cue, the bus arrives right where I need to get off. Just at the bottom of the street Natsuki lives in. I sigh. I press the stop button and wait until the door opens. A sense of dread washes over me as the doors creak open. Well, it's now or never. The cold breeze gazes me as I step outside of the bus. I look around my surroundings. The street is dimly lit and there's no one in sight. There are perfect conditions to remain on scene. Maybe luck is really on my side after all. This is the place. I shiver. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. I must be crazy. I sigh. I get closer to the house and look at the windows to see if anyone's inside. Nothing. I take a look at the front door and then my eyes are drawn towards a car parked out front. It must be his. It's old, but the sign hints at its worth is a substantial amount. At least as far as I can tell. I've never been very interested in cars. But that doesn't matter. Now all I know is have another thing to worry about. I quickly pull out my phone and give her a call. Just as I dial out, I feel something pulse right in my foot. I peer down and take a look. I see it was undoubtedly her phone. Or was. I flipped the phone over, a web crack span over the cross screen. Judging by the height of the one above, I have a strong hunch of where it came from. Shit. But why? This must be some twisted penitence for attendance at the club today, most likely. And the broken phone raises yet another issue. How am I supposed to get Natsuki's attention without also alerting her father? It seems impossible, but my mind persists to try and think of a solution. I look down and see several pebbles scattered over the concrete pavement. I can always just throw one of these at the window and try to get her attention. I pick up the pebble, but I hesitate when going for a throw. I should really be having second thoughts about this. I mean, her dad may well end up hearing that the pebble hit in the window. What's even worse is that this could be his room and I'm about to chuck the pebble at. But I don't exactly have many options here. The hell with it. I have to try. I take a deep breath. I just have to be careful. I throw it with enough force to make a loud bang. Too loud. Nothing. Crap. I thought that was going to do at least something. As soon as I begin to doubt this is going to work, I see movement from behind the curtains. Before I have a chance at it, the window swings open. All my tension melts away. It's Natsuki. I can just barely see her, but I know that's short stature anyway. She speaks in a whisper that's still loud enough for me to barely hear. Psst! What the hell do you think you're doing? I'm doing what we planned. Oh really? Because I don't remember planning for you to chuck shit at my window. She looks away for a moment. You gotta look at my data. I don't really have another way. Sorry. Whatever, you're here now. We just need to be really careful about this. Let's get you up here. For your stuff, right? Yeah. I can't just live it by myself. I need your help. What? Shh. What? Shh. I had to pack a lot of shit in here. So just get up here and help me. How? Give me a sec. Natsuki disappears out of view for 2. Maybe 3. Agonizing minutes. When she returns, carrying 2 large lengths of cloth bound together at the middle. She launches one end out of the window and she tries tying the other to the window railing. Natsuki, I don't think I'm going to be able to. We can't use the stairs, they creak a lot. And I haven't got any better ideas. I nod. Okay. Just give me a second. Here we go. I grab hold of the green bedsheet with both hands before stopping to prepare myself. I look left and right, scanning the street for any car lights. Not that I see any coming. Now's my chance. I lift my right leg to prop it against the wall, and I can adjust my grip, pulling myself up a little. My hands are starting to ache anymore already. I pull again, this time stepping with my left. I quickly get in the pattern. Right up, left up. Right up, left up. Looking down, I realize I'm already most of the way there. I clench my eyes shut, trying not to focus on the pain in my hand. After a couple of tugs, I reach the top. Now to get over the railing. I hold my right I left leg up and over the railing, managed to get inside. I got most of the way through, straightening myself out so I'm now sitting upright in the middle of the window. I pull my leg up too. And like that, I'm inside Natsuki's room. This is the same room, is it? Actually, this is kind of like the same room as the original one, actually. My arm and my shoulders ache like hell, but I did it. I get a good look at Natsuki. Oh, fuck. Oh no, she really took a beating there. Shit. Hey, it is a good time to actually get her out there. Oh my god. Shh. It's not as bad as it looks. Let's just focus on getting out of here, okay? Okay. She looks like she's been kicked in the face. Blood from her nose looks dry. She hasn't been able to clean herself up. Jesus. I see anger boils up within me, but I choke it down. I just want to hold her and tell her it's going to be okay. I try to focus, pushing aside my mental unease and physical pain. Natsuki looks at me with pitying eyes. Getting out of here. Right. I motion towards Natsuki's bed without her suitcase lays open. It's almost packed, but there's more clothes on the bed. She nods and starts throwing more in. As I join Natsuki to back closer, something catches my attention. Her school blazer ripped at the sleeve. Just like everything else, broken and tossed aside. I throw it in regardless and start zipping up the case, as quiet as I can. Natsuki glances across the room and sighs. She gives me a thumbs up. I nod and peer out the window. Her bag is in lights, and that's a long way down. My shoulder hurts just thinking about it. I look at Nat, then down at the ground. She frowns for a moment, and quickly picks up a pet pillow and tosses it out the window. It's a sizable one too. Oh, Nats, you genius! I put the bag on the sill and looking for the pillow, not too far from the sidewalk. If it lands on the concrete, I don't think about it. I take a second to aim and drop it. It seems to fall in slow motion, or at least that's how it feels. But it lands on the pillow. I breathe a sigh of relief. I motion Natsuki to go. She looks worried but walks over and grabs the makeshift bedsheet rope. She takes a last look at her room and her eyes watered up. I feel terrible she has to leave everything in here, but it's for the best. She nods in dissent. I keep a hand on the bedsheet for safety. A minute goes on, but I feel a tug. She made it. Oh, it's starting to light up a bit. Car. I duck back into a window, see Natsuki take over before it comes closer. It passes by without incident. Jesus Christ. I took a deep breath. Back to amateur repellent. I slowly inch my way down as I did before. My arms are begging for mercy. But shit, no. Oh no. I land on the concrete, pain shooting up my side. Oh no. Things aren't looking good for MC. He fucking fell down. The rope wasn't strong enough. The green bedsheet rose pounds on top of me. Seems like it came through loose. Natsuki gasps. William, are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Natsuki helps me up, grabbing the bedsheet and the pillow. No sense in leaving any more chases, I suppose. Come on, we need to go. I pick up her bag and sprint towards the bus stop. As I move further down, I can't help but notice a loud haven behind me. I look back and sure enough, Natsuki is struggling to keep up with my pace. We're both in a pretty rough shape. I make sure she's with me though. We make it outside of the house before I stop and catch my breath. We can walk the rest of the way. I think we'll be alright. As he takes a couple deep breaths and sighs before speaking. Okay. Her words wheeze out as her breathing settles. She's been through so much today. I feel awful about her leaving her things behind, but she didn't really have much choice. At least the hard part is over with. She's safe. Come on, I think I know the way back to my place from here. Will it take long? About half an hour. Alright. It actually takes us near an hour to get back home. An hour of silence and save our exhaust padded. And an occasional wince whenever the stabbing pain in my shoulder spiked. And nasty as she was, we couldn't take the bus. Yeah, there were probably eyes looking towards us when someone sees a beat up girl in the middle of the bus. I'll probably raise some round brows around us. I took Yuri's advice and looked for more out of the way areas. If we were walking down Main Road, someone could have seen Natsuki's bruised face. The downside being at the hour of walking, of course. Thankfully, we're nearly there. Just a bit down the road. Yeah, I remember. I finally recognized this familiar view of my house. I fumbled with my keys for a moment before I frantically unlocked the door. I let Natsuki through. She's safe. We're safe. I settled down Natsuki's suitcase with the door gently closes behind me. The motion makes me wince as a stinging pain in my shoulder settles in. William, you're okay? Yeah, just my arm's a little... I'm sorry, William. Don't worry about me, Nat, it's fine. Besides, we should probably focus on moving your stuff in. She nods, wheels her suitcase down the hole before stopping. Where do I... Spare room's upstairs, first door on the left. Give me a second. I take the suitcase from her and haul it up the stairs. Ow. Ow. Natsuki follows me a few steps behind. She's fidgetingly with her hands, looking away from me. Nervousness? I mean, who the hell wouldn't be in this situation? Once I reach the top, I take it down the hole and open the door to the spare room with my free hand. Okay, and the drawers, right? Yeah, or whatever you want, really. Natsuki pauses at the doorway. Something wrong? It's just shock, I guess. This is my room now. I can't go back. I can't imagine what she must be feeling right now. No doubt she'll need time to adjust. As will I. But I'm here with you. She leans up and kisses me on the cheek. Oh, that's sweet. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer if you didn't stare at me changing. Right. Sorry. I'll heat you up some soup or something and come down whenever you're ready. There's some tissue paper in the bathroom, so you need to clean yourself up. Natsuki gives me a weak smile. Okay. Heading downstairs, I enter the kitchen and swing and open one of the cupboards. I pull out a can of chicken soup. This all I have to do. I'll hit the grocery store tomorrow and pick up some things. I'll put the soup in the plastic bowl and set the microwave. As I wait, I take a deep breath. Strangely, I don't feel anxious. But how my week has been going? My heart should be one of the first right now. But I'm oddly calm. In fact, I even feel good. Despite my aching shoulder, I got her out of that house. Planned it and pulled it off. There might be consequences later, but she's here. She's safe. Which... Shit! It was the microwave. I don't even know how that matched too. William? Natsuki made her way downstairs and now she's waiting at the door. She shoots me a concerned look. You okay? Yeah, just got a little startled, so. Standing there for a moment, we both We're both stood silent. Your soup's ready. Okay, just try not to sting yourself too much. It's been a rough day. I can't help but draw my attention back to her swollen eye. For both of us. I guess the best thing we can do now is just get some rest. After all, we got a long day tomorrow. Oh crap. What are we going to do about our eye for tomorrow? I can't go to school, William. Not like this. And not tomorrow, at least. And my worry slowly eases back in. We can figure something out. We gotten this far already. Natsuki doesn't look concerned, but doesn't question me either. I guess we'll just have to see how it looks tomorrow. Yeah, I guess you're right. Worst case scenario, you won't be going to school. There's something oddly relieving about that. It gives us time to figure out what to do next. And right about now, time is exactly what they need. Though unlikely to happen, I can't help but speculate on how I can get Natsuki's dad behind bars. I sigh. The idea of simply waiting is going away to my nerves. I can't shake this idea that something bad will happen to Natsuki. Or to me. I mean, I can't exactly guarantee our safety. God damn it. Deep breaths, William. Don't lose your nerve. I look back towards Natsuki to see that she hasn't even touched her food. Natsuki, you should eat. I mean, you must be at least a little hungry after all that. It's not that I'm starving. She then realized her hand in my direction. Her black eyes staring straight through me. It's a stark reminder of hell she's been through. I grimace at the thought. I don't feel like I'm free, William. I'm afraid he'll find a way to take me back. As he takes a deep breath, I just feel so useless. I only ever been mean to you, William. Even though you actually care about me. Natsuki's face began to form a much more mechanologic expression. It looks as if she's holding something back. I feel so sorry for her. When it comes to how her father treats her, I'm left more confused and angry. What sort of person would have considered doing that to someone, let alone their own daughter? What sort of sick mindset justifies such a thing? But hey, Parfait Girls is safe. Yeah, there's that at least. That was the first manga I ever bought for myself, you know. It was also the first manga I ever got to read with someone else too. That'll be me, tickets. Duh. Dummy. No one else was ever interested in what I liked. And when you joined the club, I thought that was going to be the same, but it wasn't. You cared. You actually took the time to like it. That's never happened to me before. I like that. Even if I didn't show it, but now I keep on doubting as to whether it was worth it. 17 years, and only one person I can call a good friend. Don't get me wrong or anything, the club members are okay, nice, but yet, I still don't feel they actually care. Not as much as you. But now I'm thinking. As he then starts to mumble, I'm barely able to hear what she actually says. Maybe she was right. Maybe I should just grow up. I interrupt before she continues. Hey. Nancy looks a bit scared by my sudden change of tone, but at the least it managed to get her attention. Yeah? It's not stupid to have an interest in something. Remember why you wrote, what's it called? Amy Likes Spiders. Because you thought people should judge others for their interests. And if I recall correctly, you actually said that those people were the stupid ones. Am I wrong? A sigh escapes me. You're a good person, Natsuki. and you have a unique perspective on things. It's why you and I get along. An awkward silence permeates the room. Did I upset her? I currently hope not. Should I try to say anything? Natsuki gives me a light shove. Dummy. Eh? You used my own poem against me. That's no fair. Relief is just the only thing I feel right now. I'm just glad I finally got through it to her. Even if it may only be for a short while. Hey, speaking of parfait girls, yeah? Well, it's safe upstairs. I went ahead and put in a square room earlier. So I saw. Before continuing where we left off, she smiles faintly. Yeah, I like that. I'll just finish this before we do. She points towards the soup on the table that's more than likely warm by now. Yeah, of course. I'll get a blanket and some snacks set up. That sound good? Yeah, sure. I walk to one of the cupboards where there should hopefully be some snacks available. Chris, Bingo. I'll be waiting upstairs in the spare room, alright? As he takes a seat at the table, grabs a spoon. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. I walk up the stairs and head towards the spare room, reflecting on the past couple of days. All the stress that has accumulated in me has drained me. Despite my fatigue, I'd love nothing more than to stay up and read Natsuki. We can use a distraction to ease our minds. I enter the room and begin to get everything set up. Damn. With everything in the right place and everything. How long are we recording for? Jesus Christ. I guess we should probably end up here. You know, this one is actually kind of better than the original, because in this scene, when we got Natsuki out in the original, she's just like take drugs and overdoses herself on pills and painkillers and some alcohol, and then we get her out of there. She takes soup, and then that's kind of like about it. And then Monica being an asshole, at least she's like at least understandable and tries not to get mad. This is kind of like better than the original. That's all I gotta say. But of course, we're probably gonna have to end it here. Of course, as I said before. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and wait for another week or two. I have a bad upload schedule, don't I?